Hello everybody, this is Samurai Fan here, and welcome to my very first episode of Let's Play Yokai Sangokushi. This Let's Play aims to complete the entirety of the story mode, while also trying not to, be too cheesy. But yeah, no, on today's episode, we're aiming to just complete chapter 1 of the game. Although technically, I can't really consider this chapter 1 because this is the prologue, where really no exciting things happen. Now, I have seen Let's Plays of this game before on YouTube, but I have never seen a complete, I have never really seen a complete Let's Play before. So, I am probably not the first one to try to complete this game fully, but I am aiming to complete the game fully, is what I'm saying. Which will be included, will not be trying to befriend every yokai in the game, but we will be trying to beat the story mode, while also making sure to deal with every boss battle. Now, there's a reason I'm skipping all this important dialogue. It's just because I cannot read Japanese for shit. But yeah, no, here on the yokai pad, which for some reason is highlighted in English. So nice little bit of translation there, game. Here you have the medallion, your diary, your inventory, help, settings, and the way to quit to the title screen is here, apparently. Oh, and on top right, you also saw your available yen. Well, that's a very ominous looking book. You might want to put it down. Yeah, definitely should not have opened the book. Well, that was a little delayed. That was too badass for its own good. I believe I will name this Transported to a New World. Oh, God. Yeah, I cannot skip. I guess you guys get to watch the intro cutscene. Because I remember you cannot skip this. But yeah, no, if you guys don't know what Sangokushi is, it's basically like Chinese generals kind of thing. And now basically the yokai have these fancy little outfits and hats. And are trying to take over territories. And our main characters are Jibanyan, Komasan, and Usapion. Well, hold on, let me get my Usapion plushie real quick. Within this Let's Play, we will be focusing on the Usapion story. Which means this little devil right here is going to be our main focus. Also, ignore if he's a little dirty right now. Probably need to wash him. But I don't know. Usapion's story is who we will be focusing on. This adorable little devil of a yokai. I love Usapion. Usapion is easily one of my favorite characters, and the fact that I get to play as him is just amazing because I love him. He's just so cute. He's dirty, but he's cute. Now begins the real Chapter 1. So yeah, now basically the story is Jibanyan, Komasan, and Usapion all were sucked into a book at Sangokushi. And now they don't know where they are, and we don't even know where Jibanyan and Komasan are. And here we are met with Sergeant Burley, Blazion, and Draggy. Along with Blocade and Terrapoda. But these two aren't our allies. Apparently, they're the enemy. So now we get to how the battles work. So on the bottom screen, you see a turn order. Yes, guys, this is a tactical-based RPG. Kind of like Fire Emblem in a way. So here you see Usapion's level is tribe, and his HP is he's level 5, is part of the Shady tribe, and has 92 hit points. And basically, the controls aren't hard, so I won't need to really do anything too brash. But basically, I just need to use the circle pad to move along the battle, and then press A to confirm where I'm going. What you saw there was like a little thing you can get during battles randomly. What we got there was a Noko, which increases the money we earn at the end of the fight. Now it's Draggy's turn to do a little bit of work. Now it's telling us to just physical attack, which we did 6 damage to him. Down below at the touchscreen, you can also see the enemy, our hit points. And then basically, if you have 2 yokai surrounding them, you do a little combo attack for extra damage. In which case, that combo attack was enough to kill Terrapotta, and we got a little tough shard to go along with it. So yeah, now if you guys are familiar with like really old Fire Emblem games, you'll understand the how the battle system works. Basically, at the end of the fight, you get your XP, your yen, and then your items that you won during the fight. So for that fight, we got 36 EXP and 12 yen and a tough shard. But yeah, no. That was just a tutorial battle. Battles will get harder as we go along. Here you got a gem. This is what we're trying to use to get back home. As you can see, this is Diary State Sub 3. I have played through this game before, but you guys, this is not a blind Let's Play at all. I have played the game before. I actually have played through the entirety of the game. But this is for you guys that haven't seen the game. So basically what Dragon's explaining here is the training function. The top one is basically, hey, fight a certain amount of yokai and maybe you can befriend them. The second one is basically like, your yokai will give you items in the area. And then the third one is basically, if you see these little, these arrows next to the yokai, that's basically how they're feeling during battle. This little button, if these arrows are low, they probably won't do much. But if you use this button, it'll turn these arrows back up, which will allow your yokai to do a little bit more during the fight. This here is your build team feature. Basically, you can press either the A button or the X button to set your yokai for fights. And then once you selected your available party members, you can press the Y button and begin a fight. Draggy here is explaining tribe advantage. If you guys are familiar with Puni Puni, you will understand this. Brave and Tough are better against Slippery and Mysterious. Mysterious and Slippery are better against Heartful and Charming. Heartful and Charming are better against Eerie and Shady. And of course, Eerie and Shady are better against Brave and Tough. So remember that now, because they will be indicated by these red and like kind of like blue-ish / green marks. So basically, if I have Usapion go over here and shoot Wachigat, it did more damage because Wachigat was tough and Usapion was a shady. Now with Draggy on the other hand, we're going to be using his elemental attack. What elemental attacks are, they're basically like little elemental attacks that you can use certain times during battle. I think you have fire, water, electricity, earth, ice, wind, and siphon. Now, of course, those aren't the only elements. There's actually also healing. However, you can only use your elemental attacks an amount of times during one fight. Like for Draggy here, you can see a 4. That means I am allowed to use Draggy's Earth attack 4 times a battle. And then there you got a pink coin. It's pretty good. And then basically, after almost every battle, you'll befriend a certain yokai. There we got a pink coin, which we'll explain what that does in a bit. But yeah, no, basically, while Kappa feels bad about challenging us and wants to join our party. And obviously, we're gonna let him, because, you know, we need more allies in this world. What this tab does right here is battle. If there's a red mark, if there's an area that is red next to the area of which your yokai are at, that means there's an available battle right there. But Wiglin and Steppa are the two yokai here. You can see their level, their strength, and their total strength. Once we put the team together, we'll have higher strength. That is very important. Make sure that your team's strength is higher than the enemy's. You'll have an easier time with these fights. Now you guys may be wondering what the heck that big blue thing is. That is Soultimate. And basically what that does is, well, it fills up your Soultimate gauge. Big ones like that fill up your Soultimate gauge automatically. As you can see, Draggy almost got knocked out, but this is solely to explain the use of skills. Because Draggy has a skill that boosts his stats whenever he's low on health, he did more damage to Steppa and managed to kill him. While Kappa here is explaining in spirits. And what in spirits do, they can either do negative effects to the enemy or positive effects to the team. While Kappa here has basically like kind of like a bit of a loaf in spirit. Basically, if you hit someone with this in spirit, they will not take another action. They will not take an action for the specified amount of turns. It is highly bullshit if you plan to use it. Basically, what this here is explaining how Soultimates work. There's gonna be a little mini game on the touch screen, and you gotta perform the actions. For that one, it's just simple pressing Y, A, and X. If you manage to do the actions correctly, you will do insane damage to the enemy. Soultimates are always a good way to end fights. Just gonna let you in on that now. As you can see, we managed to take the territory back from Wiglin and Steppa. Obviously, we were supposed to, due to story-related reasons. But yeah, now basically, now Rith is happy that Wiglin and Steppa are no longer fighting, and we get a few apps for our yokai pad. Like the help, the ability to scan QRs and enter passwords, and a trophies app, but you can recollect your achievements. And that's the end of the chapter, as you guys can see, indicated by Usapion's lovely, lovely face. Oh, who are these three fuckers? I wonder who these three are, huh? King Gin and Bronzela, we meet again. Haven't seen these guys since 2. And that is the beginning of chapter 2, but that is all we have for today's episode. I'm gonna do like a short mini episode here in a minute, though, because I will be doing a little bit of a Crank Kai party with the Crank Kai that I'm going to obtain here in a minute. So yeah, no, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a Crank Kai party, so don't go anywhere. I will be back here in a few.